Okay, well, I guess 3 years of getting ready wasn't enough because I
If you're not ready now, you're never
yeah,
ready.
I guess, they say launch and adjust, but like I'm not sure if I believe that.
I think you just gotta go for it.
Yes, we actually had some Red 40 before this, aka Aperol
Aperol
spritzes. I was like, I don't need this, but Nicole
But
does.
I needed it.
Because we workshopped this episode once before, and everybody's feedback was Nicole just yesed you the whole time. And I was like, well, she's my best friend, so obviously she yesed me. But
And I'm not good on camera, so I needed a spritz.
But she was right. I'm like, I could have done another like 20 Red 40s before this.
Yeah.
And I don't get awkward, but I guess
it's a big moment.
It's a big moment.
It's a big moment.
For the schmoozers. You guys don't know you're called the schmoozers, but that's what this fake community is called. And people keep getting so confused. And I'm like, oh yeah, my community, the schmoozers. They're like, you mean us, your friends? I'm like, yeah, but word of mouth marketing is still the most efficient.
Yeah. But everyone will be a schmoozer soon.
Everyone will be a schmoozer. Stay tuned for our episode, Everyone's a Quaker. That episode's crazy.
It's going to be gold.
We've been workshopping that one for...
That one's a gold mine.
8 months.
Right. That one's really been a long one coming.
Well, it's actually been since we were 11.
Yeah, low-key. Without us knowing. Yeah. Invisible string.
Invisible string. Butterfly effect. Don't trigger me by that. All these effects and theories are starting to really get to me, though. Like, I can't even live a normal life with all these thoughts of, like, letting them and then butterflying it. And,
well, I feel like with TikTok now, everything has to have, like, a name or effect or something. And, like, nothing is just can be.
Yeah. Let's do a quick intro, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Nicole. She's my blonde best friend. Fun fact. One of my few blonde friends.
Yeah, low-key.
We've known each other since we're 11.
That's so crazy.
So I think the intro is going to be the hardest part, honestly, because addicted to talking, obviously. Like, addicted to networking, honestly. Like, let's normalize networking. Everybody hates it. I'm addicted to it. When I got a new job, I was so down bad that I couldn't network anymore.
Sam literally came to me. She was like, what am I going to do? Not go on LinkedIn anymore, message people, network, and ask them for coffee chats? I was like, well, maybe pause for a minute. But you still could. I mean, you still can. Never hurts.
My one goal of 2025 is to go on one singular date. But yet I could go on like 5 LinkedIn dates a week. Like, literally. Easily. They're like, how do you get people to message you back? I'm like, I have this master template that works for me. It's my thing.
You could, like, launch one of those, like, workshopping things, guides on LinkedIn.
Yeah, it's the next big MLM coming. Or what's that called? A pyramid scheme. It's a pyramid scheme. Maybe we should get into like either 92 Moose or Alex Cooper. What do you think?
I think give him a 92 Moose. You know, because that's like really the OG of where your love for radio came from.
It's hard to believe that I used to be a mute, like an actual mute. Like, I didn't speak a word until the day I stepped foot at sleepaway camp, which changed my life. And it's all I talk about. And people are actually sick of it. They're like, you're 27, grow up. But I can't move on, and I can't let them.
Can't let them. That's why we just went back.
But yeah, so at camp, people did the normal things like water skiing and scraw and
like outdoor activities that like kids when they go to camp, like, I don't know.
Some context is like I was excused from the lake all 7 summers because I was scared of sharks in Maine.
No. Yeah, because there are definitely sharks in the lake.
It's actually called East Pond. It's fully a pond.
Yeah.
There was excused from the lake for all 7 summers. Then I spent all my time in sewing and in radio, which I didn't even remember. But then when I was asking my friends, like, why do you think what's my origin? Like, what's my bit for like starting a podcast? They were all like, well, you loved radio at camp.
Yeah. They were like, you were a radio bum. You were there every day, all the time. You were a radio bum. And you were like, wait, I don't remember this.
And then I had a dog named Elvis, R.I.P. Elvis. And I was obsessed with Elvis Presley. I went to Graceland like 9 times, like with Elvis and a wax figure museum. It's weird.
For like an 11, like a
no, it's 9.
It's like 9 to like 10-year-old to be obsessed with Elvis is actually crazy.
And my friend, she was
kind of makes a lot of sense for you, Loki, though.
And my friend, she was obsessed with Fergie. And we won an award called Why Can't We Be Friends? Because we would fight over Elvis and Fergie. So we would go to radio and the station was 92 Moose. Shout out 92 Moose. And we would play like Elvis or Fergie and try to like outcompete each other. And so we won an award called Why Can't We Be Friends? And then won the radio bum, like meaning we went the most at the end of the summer. So then we had our 5-year reunion a few weeks ago, and we went and we were listening to 92
5-year
Moose.
reunion, but like 75-year.
Oh, 75-year
75, because
yeah.
it's every 5 years, but it was 75-year.
Yeah, and when we were there, I like went in the lake, and I was like, "Damn, I was missing out all these years. Why did I just sit in sewing and radio all day?" But now it makes sense because now
sense.
here we are. Here we are on
Because
the
you're
mic.
obsessed with podcasting, and you want a podcast.
No, literally.
It makes sense.
But yeah, so I think it's just always been like obsessed with like
Radio,
networking. So I guess like going a little bit back to, I randomly like moved to Austin 3.5 years ago. Had never stepped foot in the state of Texas. I just saw one friend get a job there, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll apply there. And then applied, moved, ended up being remote the whole time. Just loved it. Literally changed my life, obsessed with it there. But I've been trying to get into showbiz for a while. So I felt like I had to move to like New York or LA to get into showbiz per se. Also normalize calling it showbiz. Like nobody wants to call it showbiz anymore.
The industry,
People get so freaked out. Like bring showbiz back. I don't
It's
get
such a
it.
good term. It really is.
It's addicting.
That's just showbiz, baby.
Yeah, like, and nobody gets jazzed over things anymore. Like, get excited. Like, show some emotion. Like, why do we have to all move in silence, give nothing? Like, I want to give a performance of a lifetime all the time. And that's why, like, things aren't really working out for me, I think, because I give a performance of a lifetime 24/7.
Listen, we're going to give them little hints, teases, but also the right person, performance of a lifetime.
Yeah, they'll understand Blackheart.
Yeah.
That's another bit. Get into that at a different time. Austin, okay, so you guys will find this hard to believe, but worked in big tech for 3 years. Very hard to believe. Too much personality for that, to be honest. When I lived in Austin, I was obsessed with this niche local nut milk company called Fronks, Fronks. And some context. Hopefully somebody who's listening to this.
Also, I don't know if this was the first or second time I visited you. We went to brunch, and I remember it was like right after Fronks closed, and you were like, I don't even know what milk to get. And we were like getting a latte or something at brunch. You're like, I don't even know what milk to get anymore. You're like, and you said to the waitress, like, what do you get now? Like, there's no more Fronks. And she was like, I know. And everyone was so distraught. And I was like, what is this milk that they're talking about? And now I know. Now I know all the glory of it.
No, it's the holiest thing ever. But basically Fronks is this niche nut milk company, obsessed with it. And so hopefully here's some context explaining it down in girl math terms. Has anybody here ever been to the Windy City? Raise your hand. Chicago, I'm speaking to you. Has anybody ever seen Jake Shane, Octopus Lover? Obviously.
Hey, pussies.
Also, okay, so how that all intersects. Jake Shane, Octopus Lover. Well, also one thing about me. Explain.
One thing about Sam is she's going to know like niche content and not even content, just like niche things. So like anytime I'm going, like even if it's a city that Sam hasn't been to in years or has only been to once or has never been to, I could text her and say, okay, I'm going to XYZ place. Do you have a rec? And she'd be like, hold on, I have an itinerary ready for you. And I'd be like, oh, and she knows every little niche place to go in that city. And she'll also know about it before it blows up. And then it'll blow up. And it's like, oh, I knew about this first.
One thing about me is I love discovering emerging talent. And this weird thing I do is I update my Instagram bio once a week on my private Instagram. And people are like, nobody sees that besides you. I'm like, I know, it's just my bit of the week. So like this week I'm discovering emerging talent.
No, I think your role should be like, you're really in the wrong, like, listen, you're at the right place, but your role should really be chief of emerging talent because you always discover new talent before it blows up. CET.
Or COET. I don't know.
Yeah.
Perhaps. But going back, so Jake Shane, Octopus Lover, found him when I was in my emerging talent era. His roommate, Brett, shout out Brett Spites, Brett Chody. Her sister, Hannah Chody, lives in Austin. And Brett and Hannah's family owns Garrett Popcorn. So speaking of parasocial relationships, I decided to reach out to Hannah Chody on Instagram when I found out Fronks was going out of business. So I'm pulling up the receipts. Realize I don't give context, so I'm learning how to do that. Fronks is the niche nut milk company. It's made out of cashews, almonds, dates, cinnamon, and magic. I don't know what they put in it. It's like pixie dust.
It's actually so good.
So Swedish Hill's a coffee shop. So I said, I just heard it's Swedish Hill. Fronks going out of business on Thursday. Did they say anything at the Meteor, which is Hannah Chody's favorite coffee shop? And she goes, what the fuck? Just texted owner of the Meteor. I'd be so upset. I go, no, I know. I said to my friend, I need to message Hannah Chody and started GoFundMe immediately. She goes, haha, literally. I said, please keep me updated on what Meteor says. They just launched Strawberry Fronks for spring, so I'm confused. Breaking Monday news. She goes, I will. Then the relationship turned non-parasocial. She followed up the next day. She goes, yeah, he confirmed yesterday morning, crying. People to figure out if they want to be bought with like this emoji, which like to me is giving like shekels emoji. Yeah. And I said, Garrett's needs to buy Fronks. She said, literally brainstorming. Like then I also said, what are the girls doing these days with no Fronks? Like a few months later, she goes, ugh, today I did a whole milk cappuccino, so rogue. But I don't do normal barista milk alternatives because all the fillers in them. I go, so regular milk is back in? Noted. So then, Nicole, this is your turn now, explaining.
Okay. Well, so
fast forward
a few months, or like maybe it wasn't a few months, maybe like a year or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. And Hannah Chody like goes on TikTok and announces that she bought Fronks, and immediately I'm like, oh, well, Sam, like she kind of owes you equity, like, you know. Kind of.
Not that she just bought Fronks. If he wanted to, he would. Going back to theories.
If he wanted to, he would. Oh, yeah, because her husband bought her Fronks. She was like, I'm sure you can find it on her TikTok page, but it was a post where she essentially just said,
my husband.
I was so down bad about Fronks not existing anymore. And
well, her husband is so
to have morning coffees with my husband, and he was really sad about that because I didn't want to go anywhere. So he bought me this nut milk company.
Because she can't have seed oils or fillers, but yet she can have Red 40. Red 40 is also Aperol spritzes.
Yeah.
Campari sponsor us.
but then Sam was going to Austin. But this is also like fast forward another like year. After she announces she bought Fronks. And Sam had moved back to New York by this point, and I kept saying, oh my gosh, I really want to try Fronks. I wish she would launch in New York. And then Sam happened to be going back to visit her friends in Austin. And so I said to Sam, oh my God, I really need to try Fronks. Can you buy some and bring it back to New York? And she was like, yeah, obviously I'm going to buy a bottle of Fronks and bring it back. Like, obviously I would do that.
So I went to all my coffee shops.
Also, we didn't really think about the logistics beforehand. It was just, oh my God, obviously I'll bring back the milk. Not thinking about how do you bring milk.
Well, like, let's explain what happened. So like I went to Austin.
Yeah.
Went to go get my fresh Fronks lattes. Everywhere sold out because, you know, the nuts are very fresh. This is house-made nut milk, not like in New York. New York has a lack of house-made nut milk.
Yeah, it really does. And even like the ones that are like house-made are still not as...
No, it's just that new milk machine. It's like it's not anybody could do that.
Yeah.
It's not made with love.
Not made with magic.
No magic. Keith. We'll get into Cousin Keith a different episode. Yeah. He always comes up. He always crosses my desk. He doesn't even. He literally doesn't know I exist.
Until the end of September.
End of September is our first rendezvous.
Yeah.
Remember when Johnny from last night was going to be sitting on this couch with us? I'm actually sick about it. Get into that in the next episode. Yeah. Stay tuned for Keratin, Kabbalah, or Kazunori, Kabbalah, and the Keratin effects. We'll talk about Johnny. And Jack. Okay, so try to go get my fresh Fronks lattes. Everywhere sold out, can't get it anywhere. I'm starting to freak out at this point. We're supposed to go on a boat, and my friends are like, we have to get on this boat. I'm like, no, we need to go to Radius, which is this new butcher they open that's like Farwan, fake Erewhon. And I saw that they sell it by the bottles there. So I go and I buy 2 bottles, and then my friend's like, you're so dumb. Like, that's over 3 ounces. Like, you can't bring that back. So I text Nicole, and I'm like, oh my God, like,
she's like, what do I do? How do I bring it back? So I immediately go to chat because
our best friend.
Yeah, best friend. What else? Where else would I search this?
Well, Gemini.
Yeah. You know, there's some options.
Microsoft Copilot.
Yeah, but
we love AI, by the way.
Huge AI. So, big AI.
Women in STEM.
Women in tech.
Big tech.
Big tech. But I immediately go to chat and I search how to bring milk on a plane, or like how to bring whatever. I'm searching how to bring milk. What do you do? And I'm getting, well, you can put in your checked carry-on or your checked bag. And Sam didn't bring a checked bag. So her other option was, okay, I could put it in my carry-on and just check the carry-on. But
we're like, let's live a little.
Yeah, but I was like, let's live a little. And I don't want to make you check your carry-on just to bring back milk for me.
We have too many texts to find.
And so I start looking and I'm like, you're going to have to say it's breast milk. I literally said,
well, it said you can bring through baby formula or breast milk. And then I was like, wait, this is breast milk.
Because I feel like my phone will. Wait.
So my friends give me like a cooler bag. This is all hypothetical, by the way. Hypothetically, my friends give me a cooler bag. And at this point, I'm like, well, in case this doesn't get through, I need to get a fresh Fronks latte. I'm always at the flights early. Like, I always get there early. I have time anxiety. I like to be everywhere early. And there's one.
I found it.
You can bring breast milk formula or juice in quantities larger than 3.4 ounces on a plane, even if you're not traveling with a child.
And I said to you, it's basically just breast milk, right?
No,
I mean, technically.
It looks like it.
It looks like it.
So then I didn't have a real ID also, and my passport didn't come in time. So we're already like literally raw dogging this way. Like, that's already craziness. And I'm like getting there so quick because I had to get my fresh Fronks latte. I'm sipping the magic, tasting the magic, like on the drive there, remembering, the good old days when I could have this every day. Now I can't have it in New York, but then you can. So if he wanted to, he would.
If he wanted to, he would.
So that's what I did for my friend. So then I go through clear, I walk up, and then they're like, we don't have you in the system. I'm like, oh my God. So then I go to the back of the line again. Then I go up again. I'm sweating. And then I got in trouble for not having a real ID. They just like fake scolded me because it wasn't my fault. I ordered a passport. It literally didn't come in time. It was so delayed, it got lost in the mail. And then there was one long line with the male officer and a short line with the female officer. But I'm like, I have to wait for the male officer. So in my accent, my fake accent, I just
she goes into like a Jersey accent sometimes,
but it's a bit.
Yeah, but it's a bit.
So I said, excuse me, officer, I have breast milk in here. And he said, of course, ma'am. So all of a sudden it's coming through, and I was like, baby's coming home. Mama's coming home.
I can't believe he looked at you and was like,
of course.
Yeah, but also he can't tell you no, because that would be crazy to be like, no, you don't have.
So, because, it's Texas. So they were like, of course, she's a mother of 5. But in New York, they'd be like, you're an unaccompanied minor. Like, where's your chaperone? So it comes through the thing. And then as Brett and crew would say, Brett, Jake, Shane, Julia, Bejewels, Peyton, they always do that nimming thing. So it's like BMITBA, breast milk in the Big Apple. So I'm like, oh my God, BMITBA, breast milk in the Big Apple. And then there's so much, but it just became like this new bit. Like, it's now like if I'm talking to anybody, like,
is it breast milk or is it just Fronks?
Is it breast milk or is it just Fronks? So you know how Hannah Chody posted that clip and they were asking her about Fronks, like, how did it start? Yeah. And then she said some girl messaged her, and that was you. Me. I'm pretty sure, because that's through Dear Media. I'm pretty sure that was on this couch.
That's so crazy. That's so full circle.
Wait, I need to look. I'm like 99% sure.
That's crazy.
Wait, I need the receipts.
That's so crazy. It probably is low key.
When was that? Oh, well, I never understood the expression
on your story. So I think you'll be able to find it easily.
I never understood the expression, like, my jaw hit the floor, but I heard her say this girl messaged me and my jaw hit the floor. Like, going back to Dear Media for a quick second. Or a lifetime.
There's one thing about Sam. There's not a quick second.
Yeah,
it's a 10-hour story. It's a quick hour.
If it's under an hour, we're crushing it. Remember, up to an hour.
Up to an hour.
Chit-chat.
Yeah, up to an hour. It's up chit-chat.
So, where is it? Well, I'll post receipts on the stories if it's real, but I'm pretty sure it was on this couch, which is kind of crazy. But speaking of, yeah, so then when I came back, I went to film the first episode. This is now the first episode, but that was the rough draft. We were workshopping it still.
Yeah.
3 years of workshopping wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And talking about it every single waking day, every single waking hour to every single stranger in the Big Apple.
No, literally.
Everybody's exhausted and sick of it.
No,
I get it.
Everybody's excited to hear about it.
So I ordered 2 cold brews. I'm about to go film at Nicole's. I go to Fellini. And
this is so funny.
I ordered 2 cold brews.
You couldn't just be normal and be like, oh, thanks. Can I have 2 cold brews? Because you know they wouldn't have asked you anything.
No, literally the barista's like, ordering 2 cold brews is so normal. I go, by the way, this is my first time ordering cold brew. I only ordered it because, I just smuggled this breast milk as nut milk, or this nut milk as breast milk. And I'm about to film my first podcast episode. And like, they were dying laughing, but they were so not my target demo. They could have been less my target demo if they tried.
Yeah, but
I was probably the first Jew they ever met, honestly. Like, I'm not even kidding. I was the least of their target demo ever. And they were hysterical. I was like,
they were into it.
You guys aren't my target demo, and you've given me the confidence to do it. So like, thanks so much. I'm skipping over. I'm carrying the breast milk in hand, the 2 cold brews in hand. And we filmed the first episode, and my editor, she was like, I can't work with this. All you're doing is talking about the next episode and workshopping all your ideas on the episode.
True. It was all just this workshopping, and like, there was potential, but it wasn't an episode,
Going back to like, so Fronks, please, please, please.
Sponsor Sam Spanovich, Schmoozing with Span.
No, please, like, come on, Schmoozing with Span. Like, I have a lot of ideas.
You guys got to link up.
Also, when you launch in New York, like, let's do it. Let's do it big. So many synergies. So many synergies. Also, let's talk about strawberry matcha for the spring. You guys missed out. But now it's fall. Let's do a pumpkin spice Fronks.
That actually sounds so good. Not to be a basic bitch, but like, that actually sounds
has dates, cinnamon, and magic.
Divine.
So let's add some like nutmeg.
A little nutmeg in there. A little pumpkin spice in there. Oh, it sounds so good.
The house-made syrup.
Honestly, I'm ready
syrup.
for
The milk speaks for itself.
Yeah, it really does. Oh, it sounds so good.
Yeah. But so basically, is it breast milk or is it just Fronks? I don't know.
We really don't know.
And will we ever?
Probably not.
Probably not. Imagine it actually is breast milk.
That would be so insane.
That'd be crazy.
Would be like,
well, since I'm 27 and I'm still a child, breast milk's not coming for another 10 years at least.
We got time.
Yeah, perhaps.
Also, for all those officers listening out there, this is all hypothetical. This is all hypothetical. So
no, literally, just officers let that.
This is hypothetical. It's all fake.
I mean, honestly, they should be thanking me for flying out of Newark Airport. This all happened when Newark Airport was just not functioning, and they were like, "Don't come here." And I was like, "Let me. Honestly, I have to get to Austin." Nobody was there. It was ghost town.
Don't fly out of Newark. It's so bad. The last time I flew back into Newark, my flight got delayed 5 hours, and I sat there in the Denver airport, so like hungover and exhausted, and just wanting to like curl into a ball and like shower and go to bed, but I couldn't, and I just was like, I literally want to die right now.
One thing about me is I love Newark Airport. Like, I love it. Terminal A. I'll do the PR for Terminal A all day, every day. I love it there.
The new terminal, so nice. It's so nice. It's so much nicer than like the new LaGuardia too.
But also, it's like, they said it was fine. Like, they're like, it's safe to fly there, but it was a ghost town. It's also like, I don't know. I got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, They said it was safe. And then they were like, perhaps not.
Don't worry, you're immune to a lot of things.
I can't. I mean, we were exposed to a lot of things at camp. COVID.
Yeah, at the reunion.
Bed bugs, supposedly.
And we didn't get either of those things.
We could have had COVID, but I thought it was just post-camp depression.
Yeah, we were both abnormally tired. And I just thought, I was like, well, I didn't sleep all weekend because we were on like wooden twin beds.
I slept like a baby. I felt right at home. I was back in the womb. Breast milk season, baby.
I didn't sleep a wink.
I was like, it's probably just depression because, BCAC, it used to be before Christ and after Christ, but now it's before camp, after camp. People are like, how are you doing? How's your new job? I'm like, I don't even care about any of those types of things anymore. Like,
camp changed you.
I just like care about like finding like a kid to bring to camp.
I feel like that's the full story. I mean, we would love for Fronks to launch in New York because I would love to have it in coffee shops here every day. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of logistics that go into that, but
no, literally, Chad, come on.
So like Fronks,
call us.
1-888 if you want to reach me.
Well, you know what the funniest part about these podcasts are is that you know, it's kind of like when you email customer service, you forget that it's real people behind there.
Yeah.
And you're so rude. I'm like the rudest person ever.
At work this week, one of the influencers that we were working with directly, she's an agent, was like, when I was trying
I want to
be
an agent so bad.
When I was trying to help her with her payment stuff, she started being like so rude and nasty to me. And normally I'm like really patient, and I know I would just like, yeah, they're being nasty, but I have to be nice because I'm representing the brand I work for. And I just like, she hit my last nerve, and my responses were so bitchy back. And then afterwards I was like, wow, I really should not have said that like that. I think in one of my messages I was, you know, anyway, but I was like trying to be nice, but also was like kind of being a bit bitchy, and she was being bitchy back. But it's okay, we worked it all out, and then I sent her a really nice message about how much we loved working with her.
For a good 2 months, I was calling into Dialed In every week, which you call into like a hotline, and then you get in touch with their producer, but you forget that it's real people. So I would call in every single week being like, I need to tell Alex Cooper this story, like whatever.
You would.
But the producer said you're not allowed to ask for jobs on air. And I kept being like, I'm not asking for a job. There's a connection. You just don't understand. And then they always like have you come on, and then you're on hold the whole time until like your name's called out, whatever. So they're like, we'll see if we can get you in. But they don't like stay on the line after. It's like, okay, well, you didn't get on. So like, better luck next week, like whatever. Now they know me by name, that they said, Sam, like, I don't think it's going to work out this week. Hopefully next week. I literally DM with the producers. Like, they asked me if I was available one day to call. Like, they're like, Alex is coming on today. Wait, let me find it. Well, this was during Fronks Gate.
Oh my God.
They said, we're taping something with her today, parasocial. Like, they messaged me first. Are you free around noon? I said, oh my God, my flight takes off at noon. I'm devastated. It's really important. They said, I go, she comes in early anytime before noon, call my line. They said, will do. But literally there were no flight options. I was trying to change my flight. My friends are like, you're going to change your flight for this? I'm like, yeah.
So crazy.
So now I just start calling off fake phone numbers, because that's another thing. It's like, you forget they're real people. The producer knows me. I have to go by like Nicole and call from her phone now, because they know my number. They know my name. They know my story. And it sucks.
That's okay. I feel like you could still call.
But any schmoozer that wants to call, we'll take anything. Like, whatever you want to talk about. You can ask for jobs on the air.
Sam's got a lot to give. She's looking for an intern.
I actually have 2. Shout out Courtney at the camp reunion. These girls. I was giving performance of a lifetime.
No, she really was.
Wait, I wonder.
I've never seen anything like this. That was so crazy.
They were
pictures so good.
They were beaming.
We'll
post the picture on the story.
And then when we were at the Crying Rock, like the other girls were also loving it.
Everybody was loving it. Wait, you can't see on here. Actually, you can kind of see.
You can. I don't know if you can really see. It's hard to
post
tell.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we do have 2 interns for this show. They're very Gen Z. You know, we're cuspers. We're like, that millennial Gen Z schmutz over here. 27.
I
actually didn't know how old I was last night when they asked.
No, every time I
turned to Brittany, I said, how old are we?
No, every time someone asks me how old I am, I always want to go like 28. And then I'm like, no, wait, no, I'm old. Oh my God, we're so old. It's so
It doesn't
scary.
count as a COVID.
Yeah, we lost like 2 years in COVID. So really, we're 27, but we're still 25. Low key, kind of.
25 sounds good.
Yeah, let's run it back. 25 was
What year was 25?
11.
2011.
No.
Oh, 11.
11.
One thing about us is like, we love 11. I think everybody does, though. I think that place is honestly underrated.
Honestly, best night of my life.
Has anybody ever been to McDougal Street in New York? Because that's straight up bourbon.
Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street. 11's kind of giving Bourbon Street, but soft bourbon. Or maybe, yeah, it's soft bourbon. Or is it hard bourbon?
It might be hard. Because
I
it's,
love
like,
it.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's just so fun to like look around. Nicole ended up
I don't know.
Nicole ended up having her birthday party there.
Yeah.
And it was really fun.
And then we went to 11 after, and it was so fun.
We never made it to space though.
Yeah, we got back to my house, and it was like 4 a.m. My dad wakes up really early. He's like getting up for the day. We're all getting home, and he and I'm saying to Sam and I are like wired. We're jazzed. We have so much energy. Jazzed. My other friends, they're like exhausted, and they're saying they need to go to bed, and
we're like,
everyone's
that was before I let them. We should have just said let them, but we didn't know.
We didn't know, and I'm like, Sam, I mean, we both have so much energy. Should we say fuck it, we ball and just go to space right now? But we didn't. We were talked out of it. We were like, guys, you have to be normal. So we didn't. That's okay though. You live and you learn.
Yeah. I guess we could go over like themes. Like we could do some like let's do like a quick vocabulary lesson so people know for the next episode. I have my friends send over some of my lingo.
You have some other lingo that
we don't have something to define the summer still, but there's still 2 more weeks of like.
It's okay. Summer's coming to a close, so that's for
next year. Yeah. So
it's almost Dr. Holland at fall. Fuck it, we ball fall.
Definitely Dr. Holland at fall. I mean, we'll explain that. Our friend's crazy. I mean, she's sick in the head.
Before Marina moves, she needs to come up and needs to explain Dr. Holland though.
Oh my God.
On the
pod. Yeah. Wait, I just sent you the list of terms.
Should we call her in?
I don't think you can hear on the thing.
Dial her in.
Maybe we could play a game where we pick our top 3 favorite terms from here and then define them. So also going back to like networking, dear media, because that comes up with these words, is, for example, on my prompt on my dating app, it says,
wait, why is it not opening?
I geek out on doing manifestation walks past the offices I want to work in, which like this is the closest I've ever gotten to dear media, just sitting in the studio where they film. They don't even know I exist. Actually, they do. And you know, that prompt is kind of giving, I'm going to be your stalker, your worst nightmare. But really what it is, it's passion, grit, and resilience. But people don't understand what it's like to be ambitious these days and have passion and like really just care. Like I care a lot. I'm a Cancer. I'm an empath. Like I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, you're going for it. You're giving it all.
But in Austin, I would walk past their office like literally at least once a week, probably more. And just try to like imagine like, is this what, like, drink my matcha with house-made Fronks? Oh, the good old days. Walk past the office and feel like, oh, one day I'm going to walk into this office. Like, whatever.
They were probably sitting there like, do we call security? She's back.
No, I know. And then when I would go to LA to visit my friend Allie, their office there is at the Pacific Design Center. And I would walk past it all the time. And then they opened a community goods outside there. And that's where all the Dear Media girlies get their morning Joe. And, like, I understand. And whenever she would be picking me up, I'm like, oh, pick me up at my office. And like, she would know what that meant. Like, that's so weird. But I just, I have a lot of passion. Like I could walk past any of the offices I've been wanting to work at so easily around here. Like, Acast, I know where you live. Spotify, I know where you live. Like, I heard, I know where you live.
Up. You know what's
I know where
everyone.
Because you have to just really envision it.
I agree. You got to envision. You just got to go for it.
Yeah.
Got to manifest it.
But
speak that into existence.
Is it working for you or no?
Yeah, I'm on it now.
Okay, so maybe we could play a game where we pick our top 3 words from it to explain, because these words are going to come up all the time. And
can I say my favorite?
Yeah, you start.
Because I say this word all the time now. Like, it's in my regular vocabulary, and I say it to Brandon like every day, to the point where he says it too now sometimes.
Wait, what word?
Bodice.
I love a bodice. So you know how people just say like their body, which they don't even really say anymore.
Yeah, but it's just like,
give some context of when you would say bodice.
I don't even know, because I feel like I say it sometimes.
I don't use it in normal phrases.
Like, it's not really normal phrases, but it's like when I'm being, okay, this is gonna make me sound like such like a loser, but it's because I like you know me. I hate expressing emotion, but sometimes
One thing about Nicole is she doesn't know express her emotion.
I hate talking about emotions. No, thank you. But to Brandon, sometimes he'll be like, I want to like lay on your bodice, or I'll be like, I don't know, or things like that. Or like, I'll just say like, oh my God, the bodice, or I don't know. Or I'll say like, does this, like to you or something, I'll send you something and I'll say, does it make my bodice look weird? Or I don't know.
Well, I just searched the word bodice in my phone, but also I had a flip, aka my phone didn't work for a few weeks. So I called this phone my flip because this one's not even my actual phone. So it only shows my text through July. But like, for example, wow, the way the bodice changes is truly fascinating.
The way the bodice changes.
Oh, and then at camp, this is so weird. So they would do, okay, so the last night at camp, they would play Crocodile Rock, and then they would do Oh What a Night, but camp versions. And the 8-year-olds would get on the me machine, that's what they call the male counselor's shoulders, and then run up and down the aisles. It sounds really weird.
Fun.
But at the reunion, you have to be 21 plus. So before the reunion, I said, which GLP-1 bodice is getting on me machine shoulders for Oh What a Night? There were a lot of GLP-1 bodices.
There were, yeah. I mean, no shade because they looked fab, but
oh look,
yeah.
And I was like, GLP-1 let's not bodice shame.
Yeah, it just like it comes up. I don't know.
Oh, and you don't know what Pearl Otis. Hey
everyone.
Oh, this morning you said going to do a short 20-30 minute Pilates to move the bodice.
Yeah, because we were meeting up and I was like, just woke up, need to move my bodice.
Well, bodice has a sister word called brassiere. You know, bras. I bought my first bra in 2025, like 4 months ago at Bloomingdale's. Skims, shout out.
They have the best bras.
You know, I didn't realize, you know, I'm 27. I should actually start wearing bras. But I call them brassieres. And then at the reunion, these like
for the nip. Tits up for Harambe.
This fourth generation grandma, her granddaughter, they were carrying out cardboard cutouts of their grandkids.
This was so fun.
They said the second best thing of their life was giving birth to their kids, but the first thing was being a camper. But she was talking about how, this sounds crazy, but her sister's husband would always come.
The sister's husband worked at like
the brother camp.
The brother camp across the lake. And so he would like come by on a boat. So, and she said she would always wear a
triangle, like
American flag bikini. And the sister's now husband would come by on the boat to look at her
breast jiggle.
Her breasts in the American flag bikini.
But I haven't heard anyone say the word breast besides me in a long time. So then we're walking down the bunk line like late at night and like they were 85. So like the 80-year-old plus, they're sitting on their porch. They're not coming to the field house to party. To PS or party. I go out to them, I go, is it true? Does life never get better than this? And then I was like, I loved your story about your breasts. And she wasn't even fazed. No, because breasts is in for them and bodices.
Yeah, exactly.
Some other terms that I just want to throw out while we're on the theme of like bodice and brassiere is crown jewels. So crown jewels are any jewelry that you wear. So like this is a crown jewel.
Yeah.
Like, well, you have a lot of crown jewels. Show that crown jewel.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, this is my new phone case, but it just has like a little wristlet moment.
Yeah, that's crown jewels.
Yeah, this is crown jewels.
Farm Fresh, FAHM, Fresh. That's for best quality produce from the farm. Also, when I left Austin, my friends made a notes app of all my language. So this hasn't been updated since last year. So
that's what we're looking at though. But there's new things.
There's a lot of new things. Drop is for drop dead gorge, aka stunning. So like, oh my God, your crown jewels are drop.
Because now I say
what's the context between dinner and a show? Like I don't even remember.
I don't even know what the context behind it is, but I
like
feel
when do you use that? Well, tonight's gonna be dinner and a show.
Yeah, like anytime we're like,
well, I guess this
instead of being like, oh, let's have a night, we're like, it's dinner and a show. Like, I don't know. I feel like we just say it a lot. I don't really know.
It's because it's honestly addicting.
It's like such a like. What should we do? I don't know.
Dinner and a show.
See where the night takes us. Dinner
Red
and a show.
40s, dinner and a show.
Yeah, RLD.
Oh, RLD. We went to Amsterdam last summer, and that's red light district. But then we were just calling it RLD.
Yeah.
But now it's like, if you end up on Bourbon Street or McDougal Street, you're like, oh, it feels like RLD.
RLD.
It's giving RLD.
Yeah.
Farm Fresh though, FOM, FHM. I've been obsessed with like now Farms is so trendy and like homemade nut milk so trendy, but I've been obsessed with Farms and niche nut milk forever. Like that's been my passion project for years.
Also going back to your
emerging talent
origin story of being so obsessed with like niche things like emerging talent, you were obsessed with Farms and then they like blew up and all the influencers became obsessed with farms and this and that, and so it's like
it actually feels weird saying the R in Farms because I literally just never like it's just not in my vocabulary. Like I'm so used to talking like farm or
giving it that Jersey accent.
Perhaps. I love perhaps. It's like
that's your word.
Forever.
That's your word.
We could like go over more lingo. We could get into Alex Cooper. I don't know, or save Alex Cooper.
I feel like you should save Alex Cooper because it's kind of a long.
We'll
story.
let you guys stay in for episode 2. Let's talk about our day today. What's next for us today?
What's next?
How are we going to celebrate this today? What's next for us?
I think we should go get a drink somewhere.
Red 40.
Yeah, Red 40.
But in the fall, we decided it's the Dirty Shirley fall.
Like a really good big spritz.
Pizzolino.
Yeah. But are we, is it a Dirty Shirley fall just because of the,
Dirty Shirley.
Dirty Shirley behind it? Behind it all.
One thing about me is I'm never gonna say the right name, and I'm gonna say it like it's a fact. Like
Sam, like my ex Sam would call. I won't say his mom's real name on here, but Sam would be like Shirley, and so then she just became Shirley, and I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so scared. I'm actually gonna call her Shirley in real life because like I don't know, and no hate, she's fabulous. She's so sweet.
Fabu.
She's Fabu.
FABU.
Like literally so fab. But Sam would just call her Shirley. So in my head it just became Shirley. And so now every time I see the name Shirley, I can't help but laugh. And we're like, Dirty Shirley. It's the Dirty Shirley. Dirty Shirley drink for fall.
No, it's probably like a banana espresso martini. Also, we were trying to get Red 40 before. One of my other bits is like smoke break. It's also I don't smoke. I know I sound like a heavy smoker. It's just secondhand. And
it's just secondhand.
On bourbon, living in New Orleans for 4 years,
You don't do that, do you?
But I by accident said the guy, that was working the line. I said something about he was smoking. I said, quick smoke break, and he heard me, and then he literally wouldn't seat us.
Rolled his eyes and then seated like the 2 people behind us before he seated us, and then came back over and was like 2 people. And we were like, we had already spoken to him, and he clearly was a little annoyed that we said that, but that's okay. He sat us. We got our beveragino,
No, literally.
It's okay. We live and we learn.
Yeah, so we'll do dinner and a show tonight. See, can't pronounce the R. Dinner.
Yeah.
Dinner and a show.
We'll
Red 40. And then see where the night takes us. Hopefully there's some talent out there.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen talent like the people I saw last night in a long time.
There'll be someone. Maybe. I've lost faith.
Do you think anybody ever sees us? Oh, that's talent out there. Probably not. No. Do people bring back, or was it ever in? But normalize calling people talent. Everybody has their own sparkle.
Yeah.
Everybody has something to give. Or is that toxic positivity? People have been telling me I'm positive recently, and it's like starting to like scare me a little.
I think that's a good thing.
No, I think it's good. But like, toxic positivity is my bit. Like when you're just like, when somebody's too positive, I'm like, oh, toxic positivity. Like they just like, I can't. Yeah. They're making me sick. They're too jolly.
Too jolly. It's like Santa Claus.
No, I know. I'm exhausted by Santa Claus.
I'm exhausted.
Seriously, I'm exhausted.
It's almost his season. Not really. We got a lot of time.
Do we? Yeah, it's about to be Dr. Hall in the fall.
Yeah.
Also, like butter yellow spring. Like, are we bringing butter yellow into the fall or not?
Like, I definitely think you can, but I feel like it's just become so oversaturated because of like TikTok. Just kind of, it's great. But it also ruins so many things because then it's just like everyone has the same stuff and wears the same things and becomes obsessed with like, I don't know.
Well,
I think there's
instead of giving performance a lifetime, I'm going to give a little bit of nothing. So I'm going to let you guys like get a little insight into what the next episode's going to be about. So then, you're itching for a little more because, I'm trying to give nothing. It's hard.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Kazunori, Kabbalah, and the Keratin Effect. Last night, we were going to go workshop it. really study, live it, breathe it. And it took a crazy turn. Like, I'm sick about it. The scaries are real. I have Saturday scaries, not Sunday scaries.
Yeah, you have to tell that story.
But Humboldt, grit and resilience, these are some of the core pillars we'll be covering.
Meter is through the roof.
The grit and resilience meter, it actually almost broke. Like, I think the whole ceiling's going to shatter here because I've endured serious grit and resilience.
Yeah.
Hopefully tonight I don't have to bring it all back.
Yeah.
Hopefully someone sees our talent.
Yeah, someone will see the talent.
It's really hard. Also, we didn't text before not to wear the same earrings. This just happened. We have matching earrings that we always wear out, and it's really embarrassing.
Yeah, we always accidentally wear we got these earrings when we were traveling last summer, and we both just really liked them. So we were like, oh yeah, obviously we're gonna get them. But then we'll show up to the same place wearing the same earrings, and we're like, oh LOL, both wore butterflies today. But yeah, today we didn't. And normally I'm like, I'm gonna wear the butterflies. Are you wearing them? Should I change? Or like you'll say, vice versa, same thing. And yeah, but today we didn't.
Remember that article they wrote about West Village girlies, that like how they're ruining the West Village?
Yeah.
That was kind of us today. Like no joke. We went to the Lower East Side all day, and we acted like we were full studying abroad. Like, but we acted like every single store we went to, we had to buy it now so we could get our tax refund back.
But I think also we went in with the mindset of
staycation podcast.
Staycation, like a year ago today, we were traveling, and we just gotta lean into like the podcast, the bit today, and just have fun and like go shopping, see anything we want, and we were just like,
we're giving that article.
Yeah, low-key. That article's not wrong.
No, the article was right.
The article's 100% correct. Like, they were a little mean, but like, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. And having
let them.
Yeah, let them. But
Yeah, but so we're gonna continue this abroad adventure today. We just keep acting like we're studying abroad today.
That we're traveling energy, and we're just.
Well, those guys last night were traveling.
Yeah, so
they were giving traveling energy until they didn't.
As your friend said, there's a new moon, so we're just gotta lean
it's a new moon.
Energy.
Let's act like it. Oh, this was the one thing I just remembered. So the bit is that my friend, she's like freelance. She does like content curation of sorts, Burke, and I actually thought she came up with the word bit and that she does bits. And I was telling everybody, I'm like, my friend, she is so funny. She does these bits. And I thought she came up with the word bit for so long.
She came up with it.
I was telling everybody, I'm like, she's so cool. She does all these like bits, like these things are. I thought she actually discovered the word bit.
No.
But now everything's about the bit. But when I was talking about this emerging bits.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it. So stay tuned for Kazunori Cabal and the Karen Effect. Stay tuned for Murders, Mikvahs, and the Man Next Door. Stay tuned we have 26 titles, so there's a lot to cover.
There's a lot to come.
We stay tuned for Limit, and I'll give one more for the imagination.
Yeah, I just give one more, but don't say them all.
No, I'm not going to. I'm giving nothing.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see if something's speaking to me.
Yeah.
I guess everyone's a Quaker. That's just an OJ.
Everyone's a Quaker. Yeah.
Bring back Quakerism.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know enough about it to say that.
I don't know if we know about
we definitely don't know enough. That's not like a certified statement. That's not FDA approved. I guess this whole episode wasn't FDA approved.
Yeah. But that's okay. Yeah. Stay tuned for more.
Outro. Ciao, schmoozers.
Ciao, schmoozers.